Hello everybody. I am going to show you in this video how to take two pieces of yarn and knot them together. I have a project that I've been working on, and the yarn is running out and I need to connect another skein of yarn to it to continue, or it breaks or something of that fashion. I'm going to take two pieces of yarn that are exactly the same. I just want to continue the project with the next skein of yarn or piece of yarn that I'm going to continue with. So I have two ends here that are doing absolutely nothing. I need to connect them to each other. All right. The first thing that I do, I'm going to kind of overlap this, and I'm going to give myself some space. Now, there are other methods of knotting yarn together to continue. I do not subscribe to the majority of what people show you because it's the easy way to go. This method is very secure and still low profile. So what I'm going to do is show you my method of doing this, which has always worked well and has never come undone. Now, you see I've already overlapped these two pieces of yarn, and I want to tie them together. So what I'm going to do is take this piece of yarn, and I'm going to wrap it and tie it around that piece of yarn. I'll show you how in a moment. Additionally, I am then going to take the other piece of yarn and wrap it and knot it around that piece of yarn. And then when I knot it, I'm going to snug them together, and they will become one communal knot, if you will, that I can trim down, and that will be extremely strong and not come undone. So let's take this piece here first. What I'm going to do is wrap this piece of yarn around it, and I'm not going to knot this yarn to this one, but I'm going to wrap it around itself and knot it to itself. So wrap it under like so. And I'm going to knot it back to itself by just simply taking the end, putting it through its own loop, and bringing it back out. So it's going to look like this. Okay. Just like so. So this piece of yarn is independent and goes through the knot that I've just made. And I can go ahead and then take the other piece, kind of tie and snug that up, pull it together, keep it so this one is still consistently straight, and that the piece that you're knotting retains the knot. And I can snug that down. Okay. Now this knot can slide back and forth through this other piece of yarn, like so. And that's what we're going to rely on in order for it to knot together. So this one is nice and snug. And I'm going to do the same thing now with the other piece of yarn, the free end. And I'm going to knot it around itself to the other end of the yarn that we're making here, that we're connecting. So this one is going to come up and around like that. And then it's going to knot against itself, not this piece of yarn, which is going to stay straight, but against itself here. So simply push that through like so. You're going to get this type of an arrangement. And then simply snug it down a little, like so. So this knot stays independent and can slide along that piece of yarn, the second piece, like so. Okay. Tighten those up, tighten that up. And now all we have to do is take these two end pieces and pull, Kabam! Now we've got a nice knot that is snug, secure on both ends, and is not going to come apart easily at all. So I've got some stray pieces that I can take out there, and as long as I am secure, and you can go ahead and, pull this and snug it up to your heart's content. This is a knot and a continual piece of yarn now that is not going to come undone. So, trusty pair of scissors. Take that and cut that off very close to the knot. And the other side as well. Take that, cut it very close to the knot, like so. And there's the knot that you can continue with your project. And you can pretend that that one now is one continual piece of yarn. And a little fuzzy there I can still cut off. Okay. And as we continue our project, that knot will get hidden in the project itself, and we don't need to worry about it. So now we've got two attached pieces of yarn. I hope this is helpful.